Hello, everybody. Pleasure to have you here. How are you all doing today? Today is the 13th of April 2021, and we want to look at the breakdown of gold. Yes, the breakdown of gold. What's happening to the gold precious metal? What should we be expecting from the gold precious metal? You look very well. For this is the daily time frame. So we would start from the higher time frames down to the lower time frame, just to have a different feel of what's happening and see whether we can get an entry here. So from the daily time frame, we've been calling for the 1770 area, and as you can see, that was this area here that has acted as resistance and then support in the past, and then came back to act as resistance, and also seems to be acting as resistance again. And if you look at this gold, it seems to be trapped, because over here we have resistance, support. You can see how it seems to be bouncing off these areas, and then price is trapped. So what should we be expecting from the daily perspective within a few days to a few weeks? Right? We should be expecting price, if it's going to break to the upside, to push higher and then use this area as a sort of flip zone. It's a flip zone actually. We should use this area as a sort of bounce to push higher, or we should be expecting to break out to the downside and then use this area to also act as resistance on the flip zone and then drop further. This is the daily time frame, and of course this most likely will take a little while. So depending on the type of trader that you are, know the time frame that suits you best, right? So this is from the daily perspective. If we were to cross over to the hourly time frame, you'll see what we have here. From the hourly time frame last week, we had this bullish run, right? We had the bullish run for the past 2 weeks now. But then looking at what we have now, we have a drop, and after the drop, we have this consolidation that seems to be playing out now. If you look at the consolidation, we had the area of resistance here, and then it came back to test, but then this looks like some false breaks, some fake outs, but then it is still looking very, very weak if you ask me. Now we have this area here of lower highs, and this probably might also be an area of lower highs. So this is what I would love to see, and how we can take advantage of this chart here, right? So that means that for this week, right, I would love to be a seller once this area is well broken out and then it comes to retest. That means that I will be looking forward to selling on the retest, and this is the best area to pay attention to. And the retest, you sell here and then watch it drop some more. And now also pay attention to gold, as gold also is heavily dependent on what's happening to the greenback, to the USD index. So you can use the USD index as a form of gauge to place your trades, right? So this is what I would love to see, but of course, price can always go the other way. But let's pay attention to this, as we have just done our breakdown analysis on gold. And of course, I'll be looking more at this hourly time frame, since it is trapped on the daily time frame, right? So this would be the area to watch. I believe this should probably be around the 70-30 marker, thereabout. So obviously look for good price action here. You could look for an engulfing, probably a bearish engulfing, or a bearish pin, or a bearish hammer, or whatever candle that you're going to use to place your trades here. Some could even use dojis, depending on how it forms around here. But definitely this is the area to watch. And of course, you could also play around with your fib. Probably you draw your fib and it looks something like this. From the highs here, you have your breakout, right? And then probably you could even come back to this area here of 38.2, right? Depending on where it breaks out to before pulling back. So this is just an area to pay attention to on the gold. Let's see how it plays out. Today is Tuesday, and of course, there are always opportunities in the markets, right? So we'll update this and see how it plays out. If you have questions, feel free to comment in the section below. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you found valuable. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. It helps the YouTube algorithm. And of course, it also helps me to grow, right? Thank you for staying tuned. Enjoy the rest of your day. And goodbye for now. Cheers, everybody.